What up, party people? How's everybody doing out there? We're waiting for some people to get on here. Had a little valley over here, man. Yo, listen, man. Next 90 days are gonna be incredible. The key out of what's going on, man. But the key out of what's gonna be going on is that we're gonna be improving. We're gonna be pushing ourselves past our comfort zone. What's going on? What's going on? I want to get on here, man, and just talk to you guys about different topics. But I'm going to start today with just one topic: improving just 5% in closing. And I'm going to give you two different ways to do it. The first way is, first of all, I just think that each and every single one of us to really look out and want to increase and just 5%. Stop being afraid of growing astronomically. You don't have to grow a lot. You just have to grow 5% every month, just a little bit. And that just takes you learning, reading, asking people. The leaders out there used to, be just like you. There's no one different in this group. We don't have special products for the leaders that are making money. They don't have special time. They all have the same product. They have the same training as we all have, and we can all grow. So the thing is to look for it, right? You don't have to study all the time, every day, all day. Just increase your skills 5%. In just 5% in different things, right? Approaches, how you approach people, increase that 5%. It'll change your business, right? Attraction marketing. How do I do attraction marketing? How do I attract people to me? Well, one of the things is adding value. The market pays for value. If you're adding value to people, people come to you, right? You want to increase yourself in that, adding value to other people. Objection handling. Handling objections. When people tell you, no, don't just walk away and say, hey, you know what? Who do you know? Who do you know that's looking to change, to stop, suffering from toxic chemicals in their house? Who do you know that can use some extra income? Who do you know that wants to travel to Mexico? All expenses paid for. Don't just walk away. You have to continue to learn how to, put a pebble in there and keep the interest going, right? We got to plant seeds, not coffins, right? Both of those go into the ground, right? Into the dirt. But, we love to plant coffins. We shut things down because, people, that we're not hearing what we're supposed to. But if you increase the way that you handle objections, you'll be able to turn that into all right, well, hit me up in a month or 2 months and write it down and make it happen for you, right? So that's what we want to do. Ask the leaders that are doing well. Ask them, hey, I want to ask you some questions. What do you do, with your closing? How do you close? What is it how do you get them there, right? So here, I want to teach you, closing a little bit more of it, right? How to push towards a three-way, how to get on an overview. All right. So there's two different ways. Like if you're just reaching out to people, like you haven't spoken to in a long time, or somebody that you just meeting, form them. Actually get to know the person. Make sure that you have a pen and paper with you and that you are listening more than you're speaking. Let me say that again. Make sure that you're listening way more than you are speaking. All right. So form. What does that mean? F is for family. Hey, how you been? What's new with you? How's your wife? How's the kids doing? How's life treating you? Right? Family. How's work? Occupation is O of the form. How's work? How's everything going? Just talking. Man, I've been doing great. You don't have to talk about this business, just that you've been, really doing some extra stuff. If it comes to that, they ask you about it, just talk about it lightly. Don't get too heavily into it, right? R is recreation. Like what do they do for fun? When was the last time you guys went for traveling? What's new? Where have you been? What you done this year? Also about their health. You can ask about that. In our case, it's about health. You could talk about, man, I'm so, when they ask you, dude, I got so much energy, man. I'm excited. I sleep well, all these things, and they lead to questions, I'm just taking these vitamins and all that. You don't have to talk about the business, right? They might ask you about the vitamins and you can get into it. And how I would approach that is, a friend of mine introduced me to these things, man. And I got into this page and I just started seeing all these people that are healing and feeling better and doing way better things in their life. All right, so you add them into that page. That's how you would do that, right? It's the ATM page. You tag them in something, like if they're talking about their knees, look up knee pain and all that, and then you just tag them in that. right? So, you know, that's recreation and health, and then money. Man, you know, finances will come up. I've been paying off my debt, man. Just I was so stressed out last year. I mean, this year's better, man. I'm just doing a little bit better. Life has been good. How you doing? Ask them questions. Write every freaking thing down. Listen. You share, but the most important thing is that you have to listen. Write down every single thing that they say. Now, these are things that need to be filled, right? And we have something that will fill it. If you had a gold bar, right, and you shared it with the world, you would share that like unlimitedly. You would just, here, have some go, and help people, right? We actually have that. And if you don't believe that, then you don't believe in what we have, right? If you feel like you're bothering people by reaching out, then you don't have a belief that what we're doing is actually, you know, can help people in their finances, can help people in their health. And maybe you don't know enough about the products, or maybe you know, you're not really doing the personal development that you need to be doing to understand that we have a gold bar that we can share over and over and over and over again with people. And it's just your job to share it, right? So, you know, what I would do is wait for a day or 2 days after having this conversation and talking to this person, and then say, you know what, man, you know, that one thing that you shared with me has really been, like, I've been thinking about that for a while. And, you know, I don't know if it's for you, but you know, a friend of mine invited me into this page, and I saw all these people that were opening up checks of 3, 4, 5, you know, crazy amounts of money. If money is the issue, you know, maybe, you know, I don't know if you're interested. I'd love to share you, you know, just add you to this page so you can see other people just like you and me that are struggling, man, but are doing better now. Or if it's a pain situation, you know, here's some people that had diabetes and now they don't anymore. They literally don't. I don't know how that happens, man, but I'd love to tag you in there and add them in there and follow up on that. Add them in another one, you know. If they talked about something else, tag them in there. And then, you know, ask them, hey, what do you think about that page? Isn't that crazy? You know, and then if you know, just touch base with them. That is closing the deal. That's one way of closing. You know, I'd love to share more information with you. Do you have some time for me to share? That's one way, right? The second way is when people actually follow you on a post. You write a post and it makes people want to come and say, hey, man, tell me more information about this. And so what we do most of the time is we immediately throw a video at them, and we throw this and that. Slow down. Let's change that from now on, right? Take your time, right? If they're asking you for information, say, hey, man, it's Victor, man. Thank you for asking. You know, I'm responding to you wanting more info. Are you still interested in learning more? Right? You're not just throwing a video at them, right? Questions. Start asking questions. Are you currently working from home? You know? Or what is, you know, what do you do right now for a living? Get to know what they're talking about. You know, really? Wow. What is it if you're working from home? What is it that you do? Great. How long you been doing that? Writing all of this down. How long you been doing that? What do you like about it? They'll tell you what they like about it. What do you not like about it? That's an opening right there for you to fill. What do you not like about it, right? What do they dislike? Because, you know, oh, the hour's crazy, blah, 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 blah. You know, I'm never with my family. They're talking themselves into this. You still haven't sent them a video. Nothing. We immediately send videos. Hey, watch this. And they're like, oh, whoa. You know, now we're doing it different. You're asking them. You're really finding out who they are and what they need. And you're going to fill this need, right? And then what are you thinking about replacing your current income? Is that you looking for something that you think you might want to replace it with? Or is it just that you want to supplement? You really like your job and you want to make some extra money so you have more time with your friends and family, stuff like that. You're still asking questions. Are you married? You know, do you get to spend time with your family? Again, you know, do you have kids? Great conversations. Most of us are parents. You know, oh yeah, I have kids too. It's been great. You know, I get to spend a lot of time with my daughter. You know, we travel all the time. You know, I just bought her a car. All these things. You relate to each other, and they'll tell you, right? And have you ever done a home biz before? All right. That's a big one, right? Then what do you want your next 12 months to be like? What do you want this year to be like? Do you want it to be the same as it is right now? Are you looking to change? Are you ready to do the things that you've been wanting to do? All right? Listen, just listen, and write it down. And I know some of you are afraid to like go for it, right? So here's how you're going to go for it first. Before you I still am not going to send them a video. I'm still not. I'm talking to them and having a great conversation. It's like a job interview. And so they feel like it's a job interview, not a pyramid or here's a video, or you're not even caring. You're just trying to enroll them. No, we're really trying to help these people change their lives. And when you go from that, that's when things change. That's where the magic comes from, right? So let them know who we are, right? We're the fastest growing team in the history of this freaking business, right? So, before I even tell you anything else, I just want you to know we have a standard, right? The people that we're looking for, because we're going to spend a lot of time and a lot of effort making sure that you're all set up. We're going to make sure that you have all the tools that you need to succeed here. Right? So we're looking for people just like you that are serious about building a team and making money from home. And then right now, so on a scale of 1 to 10, how ready are you to get started? Does it sound like something you could do? And they'll tell you, yeah, I'm ready. I'm a 9 or a 7 or a 6. Okay. Tell me why. How do I get you to a 10? What is it that's missing in here? What are you looking for? Are you serious about building this? Or you just want to, when you ask me about, did you want some information? Tell me why. If it's a 9, why? Why are you ready at 9? Now they start telling you why. Because they talked about their kids. They talked about all this stuff. Yeah, man, just talking to you right now, I just realized that I need to spend more time with my family. I'm not making enough money. We're living paycheck to paycheck. Wow, I hear you, man. I was just like you, I can relate with what you're going through, and just communicate, become a person with them. Let them know that you've gone, that what they're going through, you've been there and now you're out, right? Or you're working on getting out, right? And so, then right after that, great. Let me ask you a question. Are you coachable? That's a huge question to ask. Are you coachable? Because you need to be coachable in something like this, right? Awesome, because we're looking for people with 3 qualities, right? And we have 3 qualities. I think you have them, but let me ask you. The 3 qualities are, we're looking for team players, people who are self-motivated, and people who are dependable. I think that you can, it sounds like you are one of those people, just talking to you. Is that you? Great. Okay, now it goes. All right, now let me tell you about my biz. Do you see all that you went through? Now let me show you about our biz and who we are. We are the fastest growing. You could tell the story, make it 30 seconds, make it a minute, the most. We're the fastest growing business in this company's been around for 35 years, blah, blah, blah. We have 7 millionaires or 8 millionaires. We have 250 6-figure earners. We have this and that. And the reason why is because, you could talk about whatever it is, or you can say, you don't want to be the one selling still. Guys, you don't want to. So this is closing. Closing is what? We're going to get you to an overview, right? Or we're going to push you through 3 ways. So here it is right here. Number 1, you have 3 options, all right? So I can tell you about our company. You just give them a 30-second synapse of it. So now they're still wanting to know about this. They're wanting to know about it. They're desperately wanting to know, and you're going to fill in the blanks. Do you have 20 minutes? Today, like in an hour now, or tomorrow, where we can sit down and I could do an overview together with you and explain what's going on, and then we can, get you signed up, doing this right after that. Or do you have 10 minutes right now? I can call my mentor and we can talk about this right now. I know you're pretty excited about it. If you're ready, I'm ready. I'll get him on the phone or her on the phone, and we can explain, why you should be part of this, right? Or do you have 30 minutes tomorrow night at 8:30? We're going to have a team chat with everybody, people just like you that have changed their lives, that are sharing with other people. Which one do you want? Does that make sense to you guys? Can I get some hands up if you appreciate this? Did I add some value? How many of you guys are going to slow things down and take posture, right? And have people coming and joining us, but joining something that's real. It's not a video. This is actually people skills and learning how to deal with people. And when you teach them that, then they can pass that on. That's something that can be passed on and passed on and passed on. So I hope you guys got some value. If you have some other things, that you want to add in here as well, just put them in underneath. I hope you guys enjoyed this, man. It was my pleasure. I'm super excited about leading you guys. We're going to crush it this year. I'm talking about making some serious money, and the only way I can do that is by helping you guys make some serious money, right? Because if I'm a leader and nobody's following, then I'm just talking. But I'm not talking. I'm genuinely gonna be here for every single one of you guys. I love you. I adore you. I want you all to win. My goal is to have 360 families, retire from this underneath us. And I know that you guys can do it. Every single one of you can do it. The question is, do you want it? Or do you want to keep talking about it? I love you guys. Peace.